Area. Oh, come on. Here we go. We're live. And hang on, my bird is being such a jerk. Get up. How are we doing? Okay, I think we're moving along already. Let's stop here. Why is this not? Oh, come on now. Hi, Erin. Hey, Bridget. So late. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Angela. I'm just trying to, hey, how do I make this bigger? Is there a way to do that? No. Apparently not. All righty. Go lay down, Noah, please. No, not tonight, man. I am not in the mood for this tonight. Okay. Well, I'm so late. I'm not surprised people aren't here. Thank you three for being here. I cannot figure out how to make how do I make that bigger? Come on now. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Okay. Well, I am not exactly sure how I do this. However, we're not going to worry about it. You know that? I can see the comments. I care more about that than anything else. You are out of control. You need to stop it now. Get up. Get up. All right. Well, I think we are going to see people come in. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here's everybody. Hi, Jackson, Rosemary, Megan, Dave, Christina. Hi, Janice. Okay. Well, thank you, Angela. I didn't even do notifications today. I'm running like a nut. Anywho, hope the lighting is okay. Hope everything is good. I don't know why that's doing that. That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, look okay. It is some strange ass energy out there, I have to say. So I thought we'd talk a little bit about that. How are you all feeling? Oh yeah, the animals are moody and shitty, honestly, and literally shitty too. Like he just shit on me before I went to go on, so I had to go clean myself off. Yeah, that wasn't very nice. Really unnecessary. Hey Paul, how are you, honey? So, how are you guys doing? How's everyone feeling? How's everybody doing out there? It is a weird energy. I'm not loving it, even a little bit. I feel like I'm on high alert. It just, antennas are buzzing here. But what are you seeing? Because here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, and I have a big, oh my God, Laura. I'm looking here. Yeah, okay. Yep. I'm looking at comments. Sorry, guys. It's weird. Okay. So, looking at the people that are coming in, and I have a very broad base of people that come to the shop. Middle-aged men, young people, older women, younger women. I mean, just they're all over the place, male and female. I mean, I read a lot of men now too. So, and just coming in the shop and shopping, which is awesome. Whew, but a sense of being deflated, like someone let the air out of the balloon, air out of the tires. Um, Holding my breath. Yeah, exactly. Waiting for the shoe. And I hate to say that because we say it all the time. Feels like the shoe is about to drop. I talked about it in the newsletter this month. If you didn't get the newsletter, I did post it to this page. So you cursor down, you can see the newsletter. Sign up, just subscribe. Or I can send it to you. If you want to email me. And that's lenhart@comcast.net. But it is posted on the page here. Just cursor down because I post a lot. And I talked about, man, just the collective unconscious. I talked about how we're all connected, how we feel these things, and that's part of the collective. We're picking up on the energy of the world, and literally, I explained it in the newsletter. So it was interesting, even for me doing the research on it. I knew the terms, I knew Carl Jung, I knew his work, but really when I started to research and look at quotes and look at his life stuff, other stuff I didn't know. And it turns out we really are a brother's keeper. Hey, Don. And we are responsible. And if we choose not to be responsible, that's fine. We don't have to be, but it just brings on more chaos for us. And we have a population who are going hungry or who are scared. I talked about the Colombian earthquake, and that was a nightmarish earthquake. They all are. The Haitian earthquake was horrible in terms of a death toll. It was almost 500,000 people. But the Colombian earthquake happened at night. And I remember watching the news broadcasts and just hearing people, hey, Dave, hearing people screaming. There was no equipment to dig them out. They were, the reporters were like in blackened streets. The buildings had just smashed in. And hey, Anne, Rosemary. Well, this Mercury retrograde is in Aquarius, so it's going to be technology. And they said just keep checking watch what texts you send out. Make sure you send them out to the right people. Double check your writing, all of that. Yeah. So anyway, and I'd love to hear from some of my therapists, but I know that suicides and overdoses are on the rise again. And when it comes from different populations, that's when I get really nervous. Like, the end of the year, kids get, crazy, or, the end of the school year, I should say. There's the holidays bring about a certain energy that a lot of people fail, go into failure. People are angry and they're depressed and they're lashing out and they're hurting themselves. Kids are cutting. Please take your kids seriously. If I got kids watching kids. I got high school kids coming in watching other high school kids because the parents won't take it seriously or don't believe it's really a problem, or won't get them to therapy. And don't be that parent, And looking at some of the posts even that I made on Facebook this week. Oh man, I like to stir the pot, and I do post things that are meant to be provocative and make you think. They're not meant to make you enraged and call names of each other. I said this is the year I'm going to be pointing out hypocrisy, and political, humanitarian, you name it. I'm going to point out hypocrisy in my posts. And I worked for the state for 7 years. I worked for a human services agency, was federally funded in part for a couple of years. I was a secretary on a PAC. Human services was our mandate, but so I met a lot of these politicians. Most of them are still in office, and let me tell you, I was in my late 20s, early 20s to late 20s, and they're still around. But then again, so am I, right? They were old then, though. That's the problem. They weren't young people back then. So, what are you guys seeing? What are you seeing in terms of the people you work with, the people you go to school with? Are you seeing an increase in depression? It's a lot of self-harming. It's a lot of lashing out. This was the week though, and the turmoil should really have been affecting the workplace, investments. I mean, we're seeing that, Taurus and Uranus and Taurus. That's all about the stock market. That's all about investments and real estate. But I've never seen it affect people personally the way it is this week. But you want to add anything to that? Because self-care is the thing. Take a salt bath. And I've talked about it, but simple, simple, simple. Get sea salt. Go to the grocery store. There's all different types. And salt is salt. You just, yeah, looking at comments. If possible, get uniodized. So that's usually just plain sea salt. La Balena is one brand. There's so many brands. And negative emotions. Yep. Yep. Short fuses. Bad attitudes. Mean. Denial. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not healthy. So a salt bath. You start by taking a shower. You wash your hair. You clean yourself. You scrub the tub down when you're done. Clean it out. And then you fill the tub. Put in like 4 handfuls of sea salt. You can use Epsom salt. You can use Dead Sea salt. And add a capful, like the cap of it, of ammonia from a bottle that hasn't been used for cleaning. A fresh bottle, just keep it in your magical cupboard for spiritual use. Just the cap, okay, in the water. Get in, soak. You want to submerge yourself, go back 3 times, get yourself totally submerged in there. When you let the water out, you stay in the tub. You visualize everything rinsing off of you. And ideally, you let yourself air dry, including your hair. Not possible in the wintertime here. So just a little bit late, Sean, but not too much. I'm just yammering away here. And so towel off, pat dry, and dry your hair, obviously. But do that once a week, especially if you work in medical, especially if you work in any environment where there's people who are sick or psychiatric. Oh my God. Hairdressers get hit hard, although they're just stressed right now anyway, just trying to survive. But anything where you're touching people, around people, just teachers, even if you love your job, hey Tia, you still should be thinking about a salt bath. I always say, I send out my cleansing and salt bath papers. Again, email me, lenhard@comcast.net. Just put cleansing papers in the subject bar, and I'll put this in my newsletter too, or in the comments here. But I will send you those papers, and there's all different ways to clear and keep your energy clear. There is, Rosemary. In fact, we need to get more of them made. We're so far behind in our product line, but we made these burlap bags that were like, this big, and put the salt in there and just scrub yourself down. You also take the hot water and put it, salt in the water, and you pour it over your head. That is why a lot of times it takes more than one person to do a proper spiritual bath, because someone pours it over you, but you can pour the salt over your head. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, Anne, I'm so sorry. But yes, you can take a bath. You can do a bath by pouring it over you. But again, still, take the shower first, clean yourself off. The same things apply. Go into the tub clean. Make sure the tub itself is clean, or the shower stall. And if you don't have, get a couple of pots. Get a big pot and a smaller pot, and you really want to get yourself wetted down with the salt. All right, you're welcome. And my friend Sharon just did a post about what she keeps in her purse, and one of the things she keeps in her purse is a little bag of salt, of sea salt. But that's a great idea. Bring salt with you. You never know when you're going to want to call a circle. You never know when you're going to guard a boundary or make an entrance safe. And that's what we do. We do our boundaries. We do our circles. We do our doorways, our windows, all with salt. Nothing negative crosses salt. So a dish of salt under the bed. Another. And it's one of those things that you'll get a pound of it because you're going to use it. I just got a bunch of older cauldrons. They're beautiful. I got to clean them, and I'm going to clean them with ground salt. I'm going to get the chunky coarse salt that I sell, and you just take the mortar and pestle and you grind it up, and all the rust, all the gook goes in the salt, and then you got black salt. So a nice byproduct of that, of cleaning your cauldrons is black salt. All right. Anything else anybody's seeing? Anything else going on out there? Yes, both, as I said last week, I told you Poppy passed away. Then I had Noah in the vet the next week. He managed to sprain his back. He's much better now. Yes, and a lot of animals crossing quickly too. A lot of weird cancers, obscure illnesses just showing up out of nowhere. So that's been shit, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyway, salt, anything, if possible. Sea salt is best. It could be Dead Sea salt. It could be Epsom salt. You just want, if you possible, and if you're in a pinch, you use whatever salt you got, but the non-iodized salt, and that's why we say sea salt. All salt is salt. I mean, it comes from the sea, but, and the selenite ones. Oh, please. I went through that about 2 months ago, Patricia. If you have orange selenite, put a piece of orange selenite in your pillow. That can help. It's again, people know they're not sleeping. They're waking up at 2, 3 in the morning. It's the usual drill before something big happens, and that's it. I've been in business now for 13 years. I've been listening to this for 13 years. So, yeah, it just feels like that. For me, I always would think of it as like the roller coaster when you're going up that first big incline. It's like chink, 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 and your stomach just starts to drop out as you get closer to the top. That's the I don't sleep much. I don't, Patricia. I'm busy, and when I'm done with this, I got to go back downstairs. I'm working on a project back at the store, so yeah. You know what? I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm good. It's too bad though. I lost 10 pounds just by sleeping for 1 week. I actually went to bed at like 10 o'clock and slept till 6. And it was like, ooh, I dropped 10 pounds in a week. It was like so cool. You think I would do more of that, but no, that would be too easy. So anyway, all right, guys, I don't know what else to add to all this. That's what I've been dealing with all week long, trying to unpack boxes, load the store back up after a very busy Yule, very busy Christmas, and warehouses, being as behind as they are. Oh, Julie, your daughter's so cute. Okay. All right. Seriously, I'm not lying to you. I actually lost 10 pounds in a week going to bed, sleeping. If you're not getting enough sleep, you don't lose weight. It just won't come off. So, which explains so much about me. Anyway, and you don't need to worry, Patricia, so stop it. I saw that post. Someone thought you were like 25 years old, so give me a break. Bombshell Brazilian there. Anywho, what else, guys? Anything else going on? This is a good question and answer night because I don't have much. I went over the astrology last week. I hope you enjoyed the newsletter. I worked hard on it, and I I angst over these things because I'm always afraid I said too much, or I tread on someone's feelings, or every time I bring up manifestation, I seem to get someone irked. Oh boy. But yeah, it's wild. So anyways, I'm gonna start doing some Tarotscopes because I really do have to get back downstairs. I'll do a live video tomorrow. I've got some new stuff going in the shop and I gotta get going on that. Although now they're saying we're getting snow on Sunday, which I thought was not gonna happen. I thought it was gonna miss us. We're still dealing with snow. Huh. Well, it might have been real. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Hey Leslie. A lot of people are astral projecting. A lot of people are not realizing they're doing it, and they're coming into the store and they're telling me, I'm like, oh, that just sounds like it was real. It doesn't sound like it was in your imagination, just a dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm shuffling cards. For anybody new out there, I do a 6-card spread. It's a triangle, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it's a pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First card's the situation. The next 2 cards are what's up front, and then the third are like outcome and what's coming. You know, so I teach tarot. I love teaching tarot. My class is too small to teach right now because the 6 feet in between, I have no room to put people in the space with that kind of spacing. Which has been the holdup for the Young Witches Club, which has been the holdup for classes. I'm not doing Zoom. I'm so sick and tired of things online. There's lots of good stuff, a lot of great content online. WitchCon is coming up, for example, but WitchCon and all its drama right now. But wow, but good. I mean, amazing presenters, an amazing event. So there's that. Hey, Nancy. Anyway, but I honestly, there's so much out there that I don't care to join. I'm a hands-on person, a people person. I don't like talking through a mask. I don't like looking at masks. I really don't. They bother the fuck out of me. The one thing about Muslim culture that bothered me always was just the idea of hiding your face. Just bothers me. And I mean, it bothered other people too. And now all of a sudden we're all masked up. So, I do a $10 class usually once a month on a Monday. Love teaching. I've been reading since I was 16, so I've taught in a lot of different venues. I've lectured in a few different venues. And I'm looking forward to the Young Witches Club. I've been working on this for a couple of years now. So I'm excited to say that we also have a venue, and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, to start doing public espets, which is the full moon rituals, in a private property, about 20 minutes away from the shop, and very generous. We'll have to do some kind of waivers to hold harmless, but otherwise it's going to be wonderful. Acres of land, woods. I really didn't want to do it in a public space. What happens at the espet stays at the espet, as we say. But I want people to feel comfortable and safe, as always, and able to wear their garb or their cloaks and come for ritual, come dressed for ritual. There's not enough public ritual, there's not enough people teaching, there's not enough people sharing information. So it's time for someone to step up and fill in the gaps. I'm excited too. Hey Tracy. I know. I've got the coolest young people, and by young people I mean 20 to 27, 28, all practicing witches, But again, like I said, I want fresh perspectives. I want, I want to talk about the way things have always been done, and then let's see how they're doing them, Hey, Greta, I was late too, and I didn't even get here till like 10:20, so you're not that late. But I'm excited. So. All right, let's throw some cards because I'll just sit here talking forever. And I'll tell you what I'm making downstairs. As I was given like 5 years ago, these really beautiful Godiva heart boxes, candy boxes, and they've been sitting, and they're gorgeous. And I didn't realize, stupid me. I was like, what am I going to do with these boxes? Because they were just the heart boxes with the flowers. They're really pretty boxes. There's a smaller size that holds like 12 candies, and a bigger one that holds 26 candies. So anyways, it turns out you can buy just the inserts that hold the candies for these boxes. And I'm putting stones in them, but I ordered stones that I never carry, like K2 or obsidian, rainbow obsidian, honey calcite. I'll go over it when I do the video tomorrow, but some really interesting, unusual stones. And I did little definitions, the stone name, and then what it, so that each little slot, like the candies in the heart box have. So, yeah, I'm excited. I've got it all laid out. I just have to get down there and cut out the little definitions and paste them in. There's only going to be 14. There'll be 8 smalls and 6 larges. And so that's something that'll be hopefully done for tomorrow, since it's covering my reader's table. I think it better be. So, anyway, all right, so I've been shuffling. I do not have Moldavite. Shy, I have to tell you. So Moldavite, everyone, I get 4 or 5 calls a day. And I'm not sure you need Moldavite, Missy. I don't know. You're pretty fired up all by yourself. They're Aquarius. You guys don't need Moldavite. You're naturally Moldavite. Moldavite is possibly the easiest stone in the world to fake. It only comes from one area in the world. It comes from the Czech Republic, and raw Moldavite looks like chewed up bubblegum, green bubblegum, and polished. It's a beautiful green glass, bottle green crystal. And both of those are incredibly easy to fake. There's some really amazing fakes coming out of China. We'll call them Chinese Moldavites, the China Moldavite. So, I'm being sarcastic. But that's where they're coming from. So what do you say? And it's really expensive. I mean, a really oh, that's so funny. Shaw's laughing. Good. But yeah, the thing on Moldavite is it is energetic. I've got a couple pieces. You combine them with Herkimer diamond, and they call it moldavation. And it is. A lot of people, you actually look at your heart racing. It's most people can't wear it for extended periods of time, but if you're pushing to, say, study for a test, or you need that extra drive, you're moving. I mean, what a great stone to wear. And I know, yeah, it's called Tell Your Kid. Tell your kid mommy wants a heart box from Talisman. Go tell daddy. Wrap it, put it on the little dog collars or something, Talk in your sleep. Remember the Flintstones? Everyone wants a fur coat. Just, wow, I'm dating myself now. The Flintstones. You ever watch those old cartoons and wonder, man, they're fucked up. There was some weird shit in those cartoons. Remember the little spaceman that showed up in the Flintstones? Wow. That was something. So anyway, I get my glasses on. This is what the young Witches Club will be like, just very much more structured with homework and assignments, but this kind of roundtable talk. So I'm excited for that. All right, Aries, Aries, Aries. What is going on with you? Okay, so I'm going to tell you the cards I see, and again, you can lay them out with your own cards, see how you intuit the cards. But what I'm looking at is the Six of Wands. Aries is always about work with you guys, man. What is up with that? The Hermit, the Queen of Coins reversed, the King of Wands, the Four of Wands, the King of Cups. King and King. All right. Well, I mean, the Six of Wands is a great card because it speaks to the Great Gazoo. Yes, that was so weird. I mean, in the big sphere of riding dinosaurs and, you know, using them for household tasks and yeah, huh? All right. Yeah, Aries is on fire, literally. Six of Wands is career advancement. It's promotion. It's moving forward, usually with career, creative opportunities, artistic endeavors, anything that requires creativity and energy. That is the Six of Wands. It can also be, again, promotion. What do you call it when you promoted? You get, it's not a word I'm looking for. Man, I'm tired. The Hermit and the Queen of Coins reversed. I would look at this, the King of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Cups. I'm seeing opportunity coming, but I look. It does look like Aries, you may have to leave your comfort zone. This is fun. Leave home, get out of the house. I don't think you want to. Looks like some of you really don't want to. But there's opportunity. King of Wands, Four of Wands. That's celebration. Again, that's more forward motion. That's they're wonderful cards for career, but you're going to have to interact with people and you're going to have to get out of the house. How's that? You don't want to. I get it. It's almost like I'd rather not have the money or the opportunity and just stay home. But I don't think that's going to happen. And I'm going to say opportunity is being presented to you. It's opportunity is coming in for you. Four of Wands is celebrating. You know, again, Wands is career. Wands is career. So I'm looking at coins and wands. King of Cups is lovely, but I'm going to say it's being presented to you and in such a way that I think you won't be able to resist. Okay? That is Aries. Out of your comfort zone is where opportunity lies. Okay. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we have the Page of Coins. We have the World. We have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Coins, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands. So this to me, again, when the signs are conjunct, the signs next to each other, there's always like some similarity between the readings. In this case, it also is about career and money, but this is more about the pressure involved in earning more money, taking on a leadership position, choosing between being home, again, in a paternal or a maternal sense of the word, watching children, being a parent, and the need to make more money or take on more responsibility. It's changing things. And it looks like it's putting pressure on the family for Taurus. But I want to say again, the world is offering change and a new way of life, better way of life. These cards are all great for that, but it comes at a price. It comes at a price. Oh, stop it, Aaron. Stop it. You Aries are actually very social people. You shouldn't be isolating yourself. It's not healthy. There's signs that do well with that. Aries is not usually one of them. Okay? You can talk all you want to. I've watched Aries. My dad was an Aries. China's an Aries. And a few other Aries I know. And they don't do well isolated. They tell themselves they do, but they really don't. So with Taurus, I mean, these are wonderful money and opportunity cards. These are great career cards. But they really make you have to choose between time at home, time at work, and a lot of pressure around that. I'm seeing like the mother figure as mother. I'm sorry, the woman figure as mother. The one figure as businesswoman. And man, it's just being torn. It's just, I've been there. I know, when you're home, you should be at the store. When you're at the store, you need to be home. So I live above my shop. Problem solved. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. But I like it because it's more money. It's a good opportunity. You just have to somehow manage to organize the family, organize the household, so you can do it. You'd be a mistake not to. Okay. Gemini, 10 of coins, 8 of wands reversed, the 9 of swords reversed, the magician, the 3 of coins reversed, and the knight of wands reversed. All right. Well, 10 of coins is a great card. It's usually money in real estate, money in the home, buying a home, renovating a home, but it certainly is security in the home, assets in the home. But then I see the 8 of wands reversed, which is you need to focus on career. You need to focus on what you do. And the 9 of swords reversed. The good news is for Gemini is you know what you're good at, what you want to do. The magician, there's something you do really well. It's making money at it. The 3 of coins reversed. It's the Knight of Wands reversed, getting started. It's about getting started. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Dominica. What's wrong, Wendy? It's a sad face. What's going on? So for Gemini, I'm going to say these cards to me look like a Gemini who has a home-based business, knows what they want to do, talented, can bring it to the table, doesn't know how to get started. And really, it's time to shoot a get off the pot here. Time to get started. Even if it's a shoestring budget, even if it's in a very small way, it's time to move forward, okay? Because the cards are suggesting you're doing that to yourself. You're holding yourself back. Okay. All right, then we have Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Well, we start off with the 5 of coins, the 5 of coins reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the 9 of coins, the King of Swords reversed, the 8 of coins, and the 3 of wands. Ooh, all right. So the 5 of coins has money concerns getting better. Not as fast as I'd like them to because the Wheel of Fortune's reversed, but whatever concerns you have with money, they're getting better. And the 9 of coins suggests that that's on the way up. Okay, so that's not going to be the big concern. What is the big concern? 8 of coins, 3 of wands, school and work. King of Swords reversed. It's almost like someone's trying to force you to choose between 2 possible outcomes. Hey, Barbara. Like someone's trying to force you to choose, Cancer, between 2 options. It's like the desire to get educated, to do better at work. 8 of coins, 3 of wands. Can also be a card of waiting for a child to get out of school so you can go back to work. That's a big deal right there. Three of Wands, Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is happily working, feeling motivated by your job. But the Three of Coins is an education card. And the King of Swords reverse, and that's where it bothers me, Cancer, is that the King of Swords reverse is usually a bully, a man who is, mean with their words, just all head, no heart kind of thing. And it's almost like that's demanding of you, okay, you can do this or you can do this, but you can't do both. Okay? And it's really holding you back, although the money end of it, not worried about so much. But it's still, you can do this or you can do that. You can't have both. You can't do both. It's like being dictated to. So if you're thinking about working and then going to school at night, if you're thinking about, being in two separate places because you need to be near someone in school, you can be here, you can be there. You can't do both. All right? And it's weird because that's a dictate. That's not even about what you want. It's about what's being dictated to you. So, Leo. Leos are struggling right now. So I see the Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Chariot reversed, and Death reversed. So there's two separate things, three cards, two separate issues. The first is money and career, and that is great. The Ace of Wands is being supported at work, is opportunities being presented, security. Aces are the best cards. It's creativity. It's beautiful for the career. The Sun, the Sun and the Star, the two best cards in the deck, right? And the Ace of Coins, money coming through, being rewarded for your hard work. Aces again, great cards for work. What's the problem, Leo? I'll tell you the problem is Five of Cups, Chariot reversed, Death reversed. Crying over spilt milk. Literally, the Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk, not moving forward, not willing to let it go. And that's all emotional. Can't make it up. And I've had a lot of Leos come in and they just won't get off their mark. And I don't even get this. Call the person, call them, text them. If you miss them, there's a lot of ghosting that's gone on, and I just hate that. Don't do that. I just had a talk with a client last week, and I'm like, just whether you stay or you go with this person, do not just let them go. Let them know what's going on. Let them know you're not ready. Let them know you're not happy. I talked about this last week, I think. But there's more of that coming. And being the recipient of that. Everything was going great. I was perfect. And then, bam, not talking. I've heard a lot of that. And ironically, Leos and Aquarians. And they're polar opposites on the astrological wheel. But those two signs are getting hit really hard with, it's called ghosting. And it's just literally one day you're there and you're engaged, and the next day no one's answering your texts, no one's answering your calls. It's like they died. In fact, a lot of times, did you die? Are you okay? Are you alive? But it sucks. So don't do that to somebody. No. That's not cool. Leo wants attention, though. They always want attention. Leos are needy. It's true. If they're not getting attention, they're going to be dramatic. So anyway, and you're just not willing to let it go yet, so I can't help you. You're not ready. We'll talk about it again next week, maybe. We'll see what comes up. But you're determined to suffer, Leo, and loudly. Everyone has to know you're suffering. Leo loves everyone to share the pain. All right, Virgo. Well, Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords reversed, the Six of Cups reversed, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Coins reversed, the Two of Coins. Well, first of all, first card up, the Nine of Cups, that's wishes coming true. I do a Nine of Cups spell kit, and it is, whatever, it's emotional, but it's wishes coming true. What you're hoping for happening. Here's the caveat. the Four of Swords reversed, it happens, and the Six of Cups reversed, it either requires a move, a relocation, a lot of anxiety. So I got what I wanted. Great news. Oh, but I got what I wanted. And now all the fallout from that, okay? Do I think you're going to move? Yeah, I think so. The Ten of Cups has you in a new home and very happy, emotionally very happy. Or it's letting you do something different to the home so you're happier in it, okay? But this is emotional happiness in the home. Ten of Pentacles is money in the home, but the Ten of Cups is emotional happiness. So really enjoying where you live, being happy where you live. Four of Coins reversed. I mean, you know what you got to do? Money's there. Now you got to go make it. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Two of Coins, juggling money for the time being, but it means you got money to juggle, you know? It's just startup time. And I say job only because I'm looking at these cards that do with money. So opportunity coming in. Six of Cups reverse is leaving home. It also can be stuck in the past. I mean, that card can also speak to, you know, really living in the past. But I don't, not in this case. This really is about things you want coming through, but they come through as an ensemble, you know. Good things are attached to it, but there's still a lot of hard work and anxiety, okay? And that's what I got for you, Virgo. And again, if you're not moving, you're doing something to the home to make it a nicer home for you. Whether it's painting the home or doing some modeling. But, okay, sprucing it up. Libra. Libra. We have the Fool reversed. We have the Six of Coins reversed. We have the Seven of Cups, the Devil reversed, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Cups. All right. Now, I know not every Libra out there has a kid who's going to school or thinking about school. But these cards do speak to that, this idea of bills to pay, you know, debt to pay, and that's that Six of Coins reversed card. The Seven of Cups, what do I want to do? I'm seeing a young person, the Page of Cups, almost like they got a renewed interest in going to school, like they're breaking out of bad habits, and yes, I want to go to school. Seven of Wands. Leaving, of course, the parent to think about how they're going to help pay for that or how that's going to get paid for in general. Seeing the kid going. And when I say school, it could be a trade school. It doesn't have to be, you know, college necessarily. I don't see, but it is breaking out of a bad headset. Maybe the kid was in a downward spiral. Maybe there was lack of motivation. Maybe, listen, if you're going to smoke pot all day long, you're going to lose your motivation. There's no getting around it. Okay. Thanks for the instant gratification, Janice. And I see a lot of that. And the kids, thank God, a lot of them come to the realization that all that weed they were smoking that they thought was helping them so much was just holding them back, you know, thinking great thoughts and doing a whole lot of nothing. And I am pro-legalization. I don't smoke myself, I don't drink. But I am absolutely pro-legalization. There are too many people who have chronic pain issues, sleep issues, you name it. And it's just, it doesn't cure everything, but damn, it helps a lot of people, and it should be legal. But this is a young person breaking out of a bad habit, heading to school, knows what they want to do, and now it's a matter of, okay, well, I hate to slam the brakes on, but someone's got to pay for that. Okay, so that's the big is how that gets. It's going to happen. It's how does it happen? All right. One more card, a Page of Wands. Oh, how it happens? Kid helps pay for it by working. That's how it happens. Okay. Page of Wands. That time you can work while you're doing your thing. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Hey, Deb. Scorpio. High Priestess reversed. Justice reversed. The Hangman. The Five of Swords. The Emperor reversed. The Moon reversed. Ugh. Well, the first two cards, High Priestess reversed, Moon reversed. And again, good luck hiding something from a Scorpio. But looks like someone's trying. Or something has been hidden. The High Priestess reversed can't quite get a handle on what's happening, but you know something's happening. And I'm seeing the Moon reversed down the line. Give it a couple weeks, if that, and it gets revealed. And it looks like it has to do with work. The Emperor reversed, the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is usually the need to go talk to someone professionally, whether it's HR or a lawyer or psychiatrist, but it speaks to the need to go up a ladder. Up. I'm looking at Penny High. So, and wait for it. There's an unfair situation. It looks like it's happening at work. An unfair situation, Justice reversed at work, Emperor reversed. And the Hangman, just you're waiting like the spider in the net, the spider in the web. Just wait. A little fly is going to come along, They always do. Can't resist. Can't stop. But someone's going to get caught out. The Five of Swords has somebody getting caught out. Getting revealed and being caught out. Okay? I'll throw one more card here. Ace of Swords. And then you'll say your piece. When everyone else has said their piece, then you'll chime in with yours. You'll let everyone say their piece. My sister-in-law, Kim, the Uber Scorpio, the triple Scorp there, always says, he who speaks first loses. You never speak first. Wait for the other person to speak and say what they're going to say, and then you come and you do cleanup. All right? Sagittarius. This is 2 weeks now. I think the readings haven't been very happy for you. I'm saying that because I'm looking at the Three of Swords. I'm looking at the Seven of Coins. I'm looking at the Six of Swords reversed. The Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Well, for Sag, how do I read these cards? I mean, the Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's heart sadness. It's emotional sadness. The Seven of Coins is how do I make money? The Six of Swords reversed. I almost want to think that there's an opportunity to relocate, but Page of Cups, Page of Swords, there's also a reason not to move away. It looks like it's a love interest. So it's like, I've been offered something, looks great, but I got something home that I don't want to leave. I don't want to, or it could be with the Page of Swords, there might be kids in school. Then, uproot the kids. But it's a really good opportunity. And it's rock and a hard place, Two of Swords. Rock and a hard place. What are you going to do? Pass up the opportunity? Keep the kids in school? Pass up the opportunity? Stay with the person you're with? Two of Wands. Oof. This has just been dropped in your lap, Sagittarius. This is an opportunity that's been dropped in your lap. Hierophant reversed. Well, something unconventional, however you resolve it, you would resolve it in an unconventional manner. I know lots of people, one of the parents flies out, works halfway across the state, halfway across the country, and comes home once a month on the weekend, rents a very inexpensive little apartment. I'll talk to you later, Aaron. Hey, Penny. So there's an unconventional resolution to what is a rock and a hard place problem. Okay? Sagittarius, Capricorn. Capricorn's been on fire. Although, I will say, it's been Leo, Aquarius, and Capricorn coming in for readings. I had a double Capricorn, Capricorn sun and moon earlier today. All right. Queen of Wands reversed. That's the female workaholic right there, front and center. Got the Lovers and the Nine of Wands reversed, Ace of Cups, the Tower, and Temperance reversed. Okay, well, you're working hard, right? Lovers, loving what you're doing. The Nine of Wands reversed is usually second guessing yourself, is wondering if you have the skills, the talent, the education for the next step. And I'm going to say you do. A bigger issue, Ace of Cups, you know, I'm afraid, I don't want to say you're being given an ultimatum. Maybe you're just doing it to yourself, Capricorn. But it's almost like this idea, like, if you do that, you won't. Something else is going to get destroyed. I'm thinking about people I know that, you know, get hit with divorce papers because they took that job halfway across the state. You know, they took that country. Excuse me. It seems to throw things out of balance. Moving up again, could be moving up too fast. Strength card is here. I don't see anybody getting sick. Queen of Swords. It's all mental. It's all cerebral. The only other thing I could say, Queen of Swords, strength, Queen of the health, but the Queen of Swords could be a mother figure, could be it could represent not having enough time for your family, taking on more and more and not having the time. And there could be something that comes of it that, you know, something out of the blue. I don't think it's anything sickness or death related. It's more about heart over logic again, not that dissimilar to Sagittarius. Give me a second. I'm trying to think the best way to put that. Holding back on advancement, holding back on opportunity. Not sure that you're ready for it yet. I'm saying you are. But the fallout from making that decision seems to affect somebody, not something, but somebody profoundly. And it does, I don't say it blows up in your face, but it's definitely a sense of chaos ensues. Okay. All right. Aquarius. You know who's not been suffering? Pisces. It's been swimming right along. It's been good. Okay, Aquarius. Five of Wands. Three of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Ugh. Ugh. Five of Wands reversed. The same fight over and over and over. The same debate. The same argument. The same concern. Do I think it's emotional? Yeah, I do. I don't think it's anything with work. I think it's with home. The Three of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed. Trying to talk about it. Two people want two different things. The Two of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Seven. You know, it looks like you're removing yourself from toxic behaviors, Aquarius. Just not engaging. At this point, there's nothing to be said. It's really a state of it's not a rock in a hard place. It's just it's like checkmate. You know, there's no winning here. So you're not talking. You're just keeping yourself quiet and trying to keep out of the environment as much as you can. Whatever's going, hey Sean, whatever's going on, you're just not engaging in it. You just removed yourself. It's the same thing over and over again. You're sick of it over and over again. And it's just, I'm tired of the anxiety. I'm tired of and just Seven of Swords reversed. I'm just going to remove myself. Maybe I'll spend more time at work. Maybe I'll spend more time on the weekend with a hobby or on the golf, whatever it is you do, but you're not engaging. Patricia, I grew up in, I was born in the Hollow and grew up in LA County, Bell Gardens. You can look it up. It's no joke. So yeah, we can be hood indeed. Not shitting. No one sees us coming. All right, and speaking of Pisces, so what do I see? I see the Four of Cups reversed. The second, as I pull cards out here, Judgment reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. King of Coins, Star reversed. Well, the Four of Cups reversed is I know what I want, okay? Four of Cups upright is I don't know what I want. I'm still thinking of what I want, but it's reversed. I know what I want. Judgment reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed. You're still going over the past. You know what you want, but you keep going over the past. You're stuck in the past, stuck in a loop, basically. Ten of Swords reversed is nice because it has you coming up out of that, okay? King of Coins, Star reversed. I'm not sure if something cost you a lot of money, like a decision, a bad decision that cost money, and now you're still thinking about, damn, you know, I'd be so much further ahead if this hadn't happened. I'd be so much better off if I hadn't wasted time or money here on this person, with this thing, in this job. But you're stuck in a loop. You're just not letting yourself off that, and you know you're gonna have to, because you're just like the hamster wheel. You're just stuck on the hamster wheel, Pisces. Let it go. All right, let it go. You're coming up out of it, but there's just this sense of hopelessness, this sense of despair, everything we've been talking about. It's whatever it is you're regretting, whatever it is you're looking back, and a lot of us moving towards our second Saturn return, a lot of us, it's been a weird time for that. There's been a lot, and I've been hearing it in the readings too. You know, you don't drive by looking in your rearview mirror because you're not going that way. But for a lot of people, all of a sudden, there's like a taking stock of things. That's okay. There you go. This idea of I've wasted time, I've wasted money, I wait all these years of my life, or I stayed with this person for too long, and it, you know, here it is. Get over it. Move forward. Get off that wheel. Move forward, Pisces. What's done is done. You can't undo it. The only thing worse than wasting, let's say, 5 years of your life is wasting 5 years and 1 day. Get out of it. Okay? Move on. Guys, here you are. And okay. So I'm heading downstairs now to finish my project. It's a pleasure. If anyone has any ideas or thoughts of what you'd like to talk about in upcoming segments, shoot me a message. Don't leave a comment because it's really hard to read these. But yeah, Aquarius is not like Pisces though. Pisces is emotional. Aquarius is boundaries. They know we're done, moving on, and they move on, man. They forget all about you. It's like, whoa, that was quick. It took about a minute. Pisces is still, you know, writing sad songs about something that happened, you know, a decade ago. We have heart. We care. Okay? We feel things very deeply. Deep. Don't just let go of that kind of thing, ever. So, that's Pisces. Still painting pictures, writing poetry, and, you know, stories about things that happened so long ago, but they're still fresh in the heart, you know. So All right, guys. So on Facebook, message me about what you might like to hear about, what we can talk about, what we can go over. I'm happy to do that. And thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Everyone behave. Please behave. And really look out for people, young people especially. But if anyone tells you something like, I am losing hope, don't think I want to go on like this. I think about killing myself. Please take those words seriously. Okay? Just take them seriously. Make sure they have your phone number. Make sure you leave your phone on. Tell them you're available to talk 2 or 3 in the morning. It is why my cell phone is on the answering machine at the shop, because I've talked to a few people off ledges too. This is the time, guys. Um, we are our brother's keeper to some extent. And like I wrote in the newsletter, do unto others. Well, it's time to do unto others the way we'd want to be treated, not the way they're treating us. This is time to take that higher road right now. We need to take the higher road right now. That's how we're going to get through this. That's how we're going to ascend. That's how we're going to evolve, is by taking the higher road. And it's hard. Listen, believe me, I get it. But that's what we have to do. Okay? Yeah, you are being tested. My God, Patricia, you are being tested. All right? We do. This is one time. And I'm not a big turn the cheek person. I'm not. But at this moment, at this point, we need to be. We need to be, so we can just get on with it, because we don't evolve as human beings one at a time. That's what the entities, that's what the divine, that's what the angels are waiting for us to finally all wake up and say, oh yeah, we're all human beings. We're all human beings. We all care about our children. We all want good things for ourselves. We all want education. We all want to be told the truth. So what we're really frustrated with is people aren't telling us the truth. And we're frustrated and we're angry about that. We're getting mixed messages constantly. We're being edited constantly. And we know that. Okay, we know that. And we're pissed. Okay, but we can't be toddlers about it. And we have to evolve as a group, as we all go or no one goes. And there's this divide where people are saying, yes, I want to be, I talked about this in the newsletter last month. We want to be more spiritual. We want to be better people. And then there's people who are just buckling down on their mark and saying, I'm not giving up what I want. Famously, I'll never forget this. Literally, it's probably 10 years ago in the Monroe shop, right around the big recession time. I'm going to say it was 09. I had a woman sit there and she said, all this talk about evolution and all this talk about ascension. And you know what? She goes, if I can't have my home and my life and my vacations and things the way I've always enjoyed them, then I hope that a rocket just lands on the house and I hope a meteor just hits my house and kills us all. And I was like, well, there is this thing called manifestation. That's one hell of a thing to manifest. But really, people are just buckling down like, no, I won't give that up. No, I won't stop. And it's making it hard. It really is. So guys, thank you, Nancy. I miss you too. Guys, everyone behave. Talk to you later. And actually, I'll be doing a live tomorrow morning. So I'll be back on here, probably with circles under my eyes down to here. Bye.